Hello, and welcome to another episode of Voices Unheard, the episode where we dive deep into the issues that often go unnoticed but impact us all. I'm your host, Tony, and today we're tackling a topic that have been at the center of heated debates, policy changes and personal battles, the attack on women's rights in sports. Sports have long been a reflection of society's values, from the ancient Olympic Games to the modern-day arenas. Sport have been a stage where not just physical prowess is tested, but where societal norms, equality, and human rights are also put on trial. And today, as we strive for progress in gender equality, women's sport have become a battleground. Let's take a step back and look at where we are today. Women's sport have come a long way over the past century, from being completely banned or dismissed as unladylike, to now seeing women compete in nearly every sport, including those traditionally dominated by men. We've seen incredible female athletes, Serena Williams, Simone Biles, Megan Rapinoe, to name a few, who have not only excelled in their fields but have also become icons for gender equality and empowerment. But despite these strides, the attack on women's rights in sport have never been more evident. The fight isn't just about equal pay, media coverage, or sponsorship. Tough, those are significant issues. It's about the fundamental right of women to participate in sport on an even playing field. One of the most controversial issues in recent years have been the participation of transgender athletes in women's sport. This debate has divided not only the sporting community but also society at large. Some argue that allowing transgender women to compete in women's sport undermines the integrity of the competition due to the difference in physicality and muscle mass. Others argue that excluding transgender athletes is a form of discrimination that goes against the very principle of equality that sport should uphold. This is not a simple issue. On one side, we have the undeniable fact that women's sport have historically been underfunded, underappreciated, and undermined. Female athletes have fought tooth and nail to crave out their space and demand respect. On the other side, we have the rights of transgender women who have also faced discrimination, often in far more pervasive and dangerous form. The challenge is in balancing these rights in a way that is fair to all. And let's not forget the broader context. The attack on women's rights in sport is part of a large cultural and political pushback against women's rights in general. Whether it is access to reproductive health care, protection from domestic violence, or economic equality, women's rights are under threat in many areas. Sports, being such a visible and influential part of our culture, naturally becomes a front line in this struggle. So where do we go from here? How do we protect women's sports while ensuring that they remain inclusive? These are questions that don't have easy answers, but one thing is clear. The solution must come from a place of respect, empathy, and a genuine desire for equality. We need policies that protect the integrity of women's sports without erasing the identity and right of transgender athletes. We need a sporting culture that values women's sport not as an afterthought but as a crucial part of the athletic world. We need media coverage that gives women athletes the recognition they deserve, and we need sponsorship deals that reflect their values. And most importantly, we need to continue to have these conversations. The more we talk about the challenges, the more we can work together to find solutions. The attack on women's rights in sport is not just a women issue, it's a humanitarian right issue. And as we've seen time and time again, when one group rights are under attack, it weakens the rights of all. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Voices Unheard on Tony Podcast. I'm Tony, and I hope this conversation has given you some food for thought. Let's continue to advocate for fairness, equality, and respect, both on and off the field. Until next time, take care, stay informed, and keep those voices heard.